Imagine Ikaria, tucked away in the Aegean Sea. Life here moves with the sun, not the clock. It's a sanctuary where people live exceptionally long lives. They've found an existence that adds life to their years. It's nicknamed the island where people forget to die, rooted in the reality that residents often reach 100 years old. Traditions are cherished and life is simple. Longevity seems a natural byproduct of daily living. Their lives are woven into the land. Could the answers be in the routines of this community? Perhaps the secrets to a longer, happier life are simple truths we've forgotten. Ikaria invites us to discover a life lived so fully it feels like forever. Arriving on Ikaria feels like stepping back in time. The ferry docks at a quiet port, where fishing boats bob gently. There are no sprawling resorts. Instead, you are greeted by whitewashed houses clinging to the hillsides. The air carries the scent of wild thyme, oregano, and the salty sea. The pace is immediately different here. No one seems to be in a hurry. People sit at small cafes sipping coffee and talking for hours. It is a world away from the noise of a modern city, a place where time itself seems to slow down. Rugged mountains slope down to hidden coves with pristine beaches. Ancient olive groves, some with trees that are centuries old, cover the hills. How does this environment foster such extraordinary longevity? The initial impressions point towards a life of balance and connection. It is a complex tapestry of diet, activity, social bonds, and a particular outlook on life. My first impression is of a place that holds a deep and ancient wisdom. The journey to uncover Ikaria's secrets has only just begun. To understand Ikaria, we must look at its position on the global stage. In a world where life expectancy is rising, Ikaria stands out. It is one of only a handful of places on Earth designated as a blue zone. These are regions where people live significantly longer and maintain exceptional health into their later years. Ikaria possesses a character and a set of customs that are entirely its own, offering unique lessons in longevity. Ikaria defies the pattern of longer lives with higher rates of disease. Here, rates of modern afflictions are astonishingly low. This island represents a living laboratory for healthy aging. Ikaria serves as a reminder that our modern way of life might not be the pinnacle of human health. It is a Greek island that has preserved a way of life that protects its inhabitants from diseases. We can learn from the principles that govern life on this extraordinary island. The statistics paint a clear picture of a population that is simply built differently. On this island, people are about 10 times more likely to live to be 100 than the average European or American. This is a profound statistical leap. Ikarians who reach 90 are 2.5 times more likely to make it to 100. Cancer rates are about 20% lower, and dementia is almost non-existent. These remarkable health outcomes are not linked to superior healthcare facilities. It is the daily habits, the food they eat, the clean air they breathe, and the strong social bonds that form the bedrock of their extraordinary well-being. These numbers are the mathematical proof of a life lived in harmony with nature and with one another, a blueprint for longevity that the rest of the world would do well to study. Beyond data, Ikaria's vibrant culture defines it. A key part of this is the tradition of the Panegyria, local festivals to celebrate a village's patron saint. These are boisterous, all-night celebrations filled with music, dancing, food, and locally made red wine. People of all ages come together to participate. These events reinforce social ties and provide a regular outlet for joy. The culture of celebration extends into daily life as well. Mealtimes are rarely rushed affairs, but slow, social events shared with family and friends. Ikaria teaches us that longevity is a joyful embrace of life. This web of social support is perhaps the most powerful medicine of all. Life on Ikaria is deeply intertwined with the natural world. People often spend their early hours tending to their personal gardens and olive groves. This connection to the earth is fundamental to their existence, providing them with fresh, organic food. The island is mountainous and rugged. This terrain means that walking is a necessity of daily life, requiring navigating steep paths. This constant, low-intensity physical activity is built directly into their environment. The concept of self-sufficiency is a cornerstone of the Ikarian lifestyle. Most families cultivate their own vegetables and produce their own olive oil. This harmony with the land provides a powerful sense of security and independence. You develop a different perspective on time and success. This wisdom is undoubtedly a key ingredient in their recipe for a long and contented life. The food of Ikaria reflects its philosophy: simple, wholesome, and satisfying. The Ikarian diet emphasizes vegetables, wild greens, potatoes, and legumes. Meat is eaten sparingly, reserved for special occasions. Olive oil is central, used generously. Red wine is consumed in moderation. Ikarians eat slowly, sharing meals with family, making mealtimes social rituals. Their diet is low in sugar and processed foods, with desserts of fresh fruit. They drink herbal teas, acting as natural anti-inflammatories. The Ikarian Table demonstrates the power of simple, natural food eaten with joy. Life on Ikaria is marked by an absence of chronic stress. The island operates on Ikarian time, a relaxed approach to schedules. Shops might open late, appointments are gentle suggestions. By refusing to be ruled by the clock, they eliminate a major source of anxiety. This creates an atmosphere of calm. The strong emphasis on community and family means there is always a safety net. People know their neighbors and actively look out for one another. This reduces financial and emotional insecurity. There's more focus on collective well-being. Daily rituals also play a crucial role. The afternoon nap or siesta is a non-negotiable part of the day. Studies have shown that a regular midday nap can lower stress hormones. Ikarians often gather with friends or family for a coffee or a glass of wine. These simple routines buffer against life's pressures. The Ikarian mindset itself is a powerful defense against stress. They focus on what they can control and let go of the rest. This creates an environment where stress struggles to take root. On Ikaria, physical activity is a natural, seamless part of everyday existence. Simply walking involves navigating slopes and uneven paths. This consistent movement is beneficial for long-term health. The daily work of the islanders is another source of constant, functional movement. Tending to a vegetable garden is a full-body workout. This is purposeful activity that results in food and a deep sense of accomplishment. The traditional Ikarian dances involve moving in a large circle for hours. This is a joyful, communal form of aerobic exercise that people of all ages participate in. This lifestyle of natural movement stands in stark contrast to the sedentary existence in many parts of the world. They remind us that our bodies were designed to move, integrating movement for a long and healthy life. On this island, life is motion. To understand Ikaria, listen to the voices of those who have lived its secrets for over a century. Meeting the island's centenarians is a humbling experience. They are living history. Grigoris, a man of 102, speaks of his work as a fisherman, the feel of the sun and the joy of sharing wine with friends. Eleni, at 104, still cooks. She credits her survival to a simple philosophy: never worry about things you cannot change. She emphasizes faith in the land and community. The centenarians share a common thread. They speak of staying active by engaging with life. There is no finish line, only a path to keep walking, surrounded by loved ones. Listening to them is like finding a connection to Ikaria's wisdom. Their stories are collections of small, everyday moments: the taste of a sun-ripened tomato, laughter at a family gathering, and the peace of the sunset. They teach us that a long life is built on simple, consistent habits. Their voices carry a message: focus on living a good life. For Ikaria's centenarians, the garden is a lifeline. Pharmacy, supermarket, and sanctuary in one. Ioana, 101, starts every morning tending her hillside garden, moving with purpose as she weeds and harvests. This daily ritual gives her exercise, purpose, and a reason to rise each day. The food from these gardens, organic vegetables, fruits, and herbs, forms the foundation of their health. They eat seasonally, consuming produce at its peak, rich in nutrients and antioxidants. Making a salad is more than a meal. It's gathering the fruits of their own labor, nourishing body and soul. The garden is also a place for mental peace, a quiet space for reflection and meditation. Centenarians speak of the calm they find among their plants, feeling connected to life cycles. This daily nature therapy helps maintain their mental clarity and reduces stress. The garden is a social hub too. Neighbors exchange produce, tips, and stories, strengthening community bonds. Sharing ensures everyone has access to fresh food, fostering cooperation and security. The garden weaves the community together, embodying the Ikarian way: simple, productive, and deeply connected. It's not just a plot of land, it's the heart of their longevity. Spend time with Ikaria's oldest and you'll notice how often they laugh: deep, genuine, and frequent. Humor is their daily medicine, diffusing tension and strengthening bonds. Staminus, a centenarian, swears a good laugh is better than any pill. Family is their foundation. Multi-generational households keep them engaged, valued, and active. They play vital roles, caring for grandchildren, passing down traditions, and offering wisdom. This sense of belonging wards off loneliness and keeps spirits high. Forgiveness is another pillar. Grudges are rare in a close-knit community. Letting go of resentment reduces stress and fosters peace of mind. These three, laughter, family, forgiveness, shield them from life's emotional challenges. Strong ties create a cycle of joy and support, while forgiveness keeps relationships healthy. Their stories show health is about heart and spirit, not just the body. Love, laughter, and letting go. These are the secrets to a long, happy life. Ikaria's centenarians aren't famous for wealth or grand achievements. Their legacy is simple: thriving families, flourishing gardens, and deep community respect. Success is measured by relationships and connection, not possessions. Moderation is a recurring theme. They enjoy wine, work hard, rest, and eat until satisfied, never to excess. This balance is central to their sustainable lifestyle. They accept death as a natural part of life, freeing themselves from fear and focusing on the present. This peaceful outlook keeps them joyful and engaged until the end. Their stories are a blueprint for a longer, happier life. They remind us: move daily, eat real food, cherish loved ones, laugh, forgive, and find purpose. These aren't complicated secrets, just timeless wisdom. Harmony with nature, community, and self is their true legacy. The centenarians of Ikaria show us how to live well, not just long. Their lessons are gifts for anyone seeking a meaningful life. In simplicity, they've found the key to longevity. Scientists studying Ikarian longevity quickly focused on their diet. It's mostly plant-based, low in meat and sugar, and rich in wild foraged greens packed with antioxidants. These greens, along with local potatoes, beans, and legumes, provide protein, fiber, and vital nutrients. Goat's milk and cheese, eaten in moderation, are easier to digest and nutrient-rich. Olive oil is central. High in polyphenols, it lowers blood pressure and cholesterol. Ikarians drink herbal teas from native plants, which have diuretic and anti-inflammatory benefits. Homemade red wine, enjoyed moderately, adds heart-healthy resveratrol. The diet's power lies in its synergy: nutrient-dense, low-calorie, and rich in healthy fats. What Ikarians eat and avoid is key to their health. Their table proves that simple, natural food is potent medicine. The Ikarian diet is a model for disease prevention and longevity. It's not just what's on the plate, but how it's grown and shared. Beyond diet and exercise, deep social connections are vital to Ikarian longevity. On Ikaria, isolation is rare. Community is woven into daily life. This strong social fabric buffers against stress, depression, and anxiety. Positive interactions release oxytocin, the bonding hormone, lowering stress and promoting well-being. Festivals, communal meals, and gatherings keep oxytocin flowing and spirits high. Elders are valued, active, and respected, contributing to family and village life. This sense of purpose and belonging is linked to better health and cognitive vitality. Community access, preventative medicine, neighbors look out for each other, creating a safety net. Mutual support reduces anxiety and ensures health is always available. Low interpersonal stress is a secret weapon against modern diseases. Science confirms what Ikarians know: we thrive together. Their longevity is as much about relationships as it is about food. Scientists have explored genetics in Ikarian longevity given the island's relative isolation. Some gene variants linked to cardiovascular health are more common here, offering a biological edge. But there's no single longevity gene, just a collection of protective traits shaped by environment and history. Natural selection and a healthy lifestyle have amplified these advantages. Still, genetics account for only 20 to 30% of longevity. Lifestyle matters most. Ikarians who leave the island and adopt Western habits lose their health edge. Their genes provide a foundation, but daily habits make the difference. The real secret is how lifestyle and genetics work together. For the rest of us, this is good news. We can adopt Ikarian principles regardless of our DNA. Move naturally, eat well, connect deeply, and nurture purpose. The Ikarian example shows that longevity is within reach for all. Their heritage inspires us to create our own path to a vibrant, long life. After extensive research, scientists have concluded that the secret to Ikaria's long life is not one single factor, but a synergistic combination of interconnected pillars. It is an ecosystem of wellness where each element supports and enhances the others. The first pillar is, without question, their diet. Rich in plants, beans, and healthy fats from olive oil, and low in processed foods and sugar, it provides the perfect fuel for a long and disease-free life. It is a diet that actively fights inflammation, protects the heart, and nourishes the body at a cellular level, forming the very foundation of their health. The second pillar is constant, natural movement. Ikarians do not need to schedule gym sessions because physical activity is integrated into every part of their day. Walking the hilly terrain, gardening and doing manual chores keeps their bodies strong, their metabolism active, and their minds sharp. This consistent, low-intensity exercise is more sustainable and beneficial over a lifetime than sporadic, high-intensity workouts. This pillar ensures that their bodies remain functional and resilient well into old age, preventing the frailty that often accompanies the aging process in sedentary populations. It is a pillar built on the principle of purpose-driven activity. The third pillar is the deliberate inclusion of rest and the reduction of stress. The culture's relaxed attitude towards time, the daily afternoon nap, and the focus on living in the present moment all contribute to a low-stress environment. This pillar is crucial because chronic stress is a known killer, contributing to everything from heart disease to a weakened immune system. By prioritizing rest and refusing to be ruled by deadlines and anxiety, Ikarians protect their mental and physical health in a way that modern society often fails to do. This pillar of peace is what allows their bodies and minds to repair and rejuvenate daily. The fourth and perhaps most powerful pillar is their deep sense of community and purpose. Strong family bonds, frequent social gatherings, and a culture of mutual support create an environment where no one feels isolated. This social connection provides immense psychological resilience, happiness, and a reason to live. It is the glue that holds the other pillars together, making the healthy choice the easy and enjoyable choice. Together, these four pillars, diet, movement, rest, and community, form a holistic and powerful blueprint for longevity. The secret of Ikaria is not a mystery, it is a lesson in living a balanced, connected, and simple life. Our journey to Ikaria began with a question: have they discovered the secret to immortality? The wisdom of Ikaria is about embracing life fully, so joyfully that length becomes secondary. Not a fountain of youth but well-being that nourishes daily. Lessons are woven into daily habits and values: plant-rich diet, natural movement, community, simple truths, misplaced by the modern world. Ikaria reminds us longevity is a side effect of balanced living. Their lives are a testament to purpose, connection, and simple pleasures. This is the island's legacy, a quiet wisdom. Immortality, perhaps if defined as a legacy of inspiring health and happiness, Ikarians have achieved it, creating a culture with more life in their years. A joyful celebration of living well, right now. The story of Ikaria is more than just a fascinating travelogue or a demographic curiosity. It is an urgent and hopeful message for the rest of the world. In an age marked by rising rates of chronic disease, stress, and social isolation, the Ikarian lifestyle offers a powerful and practical blueprint for a better way of living. It challenges us to reconsider our own priorities and to question whether our modern habits are truly serving our well-being. The island demonstrates that we have the power to create healthier, happier lives by making conscious, simple changes inspired by their time-tested wisdom. You do not need to move to a Greek island to begin applying these lessons. You can start by incorporating more plant-based foods into your diet, choosing fresh, whole ingredients over processed ones. You can find ways to build more natural movement into your day, such as taking the stairs walking instead of driving for short trips or starting a small garden. These small, incremental changes can have a profound impact on your long-term health, creating a positive ripple effect that touches every aspect of your life. The Ikarian model is not an all-or-nothing proposition. It is a collection of principles we can adapt to our own circumstances. Perhaps the most crucial lesson we can learn is the importance of nurturing our social connections. In our hyper-connected yet often lonely world, we must make a deliberate effort to foster real face-to-face relationships. Make time for unhurried meals with family and friends. Join a local club or volunteer group. Check in on your neighbors. By rebuilding the strong community bonds that are the bedrock of Ikarian society, we can create a powerful support system that protects our mental and physical health. This is a vital step towards reclaiming the sense of belonging that is so essential to the human spirit. As our journey concludes, the invitation from Ikaria remains open. It is an invitation to slow down, to savor the moment, and to reconnect with the things that truly matter: our health, our relationships, and our natural world. The secrets of this extraordinary island are not secrets at all, but simple truths waiting to be rediscovered. The path to a longer, better life is not a mystery. It is a choice. We hope this exploration has inspired you to take the first step on that path. Thank you for joining us. For more clips that explore the world's wisdom, be sure to subscribe.